All teed up, Austin Seibert out for the kick. And here we go from Miami. Has this at the 6. Things going well so far. And he's out of bounds at the 45-yard line. They'll take that every time. Great field position to begin this drive.
Special teams always play an important role in ball games, and it does right here from the jump. That's going to give the offense terrific field position for this opening drive.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Allen taken right to the air. Into the hands of Gaston, complete. And he'll manage what he can up to the 48. Julian Love bringing that one to an end.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Opening carry for Devon Achane. And he takes it across midfield and into Panthers territory. Call it 4 yards, and they're set up with a manageable 3rd and 2.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
3rd and just 2 to go. Here he is on 3rd and short. That's him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
1st down from the 42. Allen looking to throw. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Now is Keandre Lambert-Smith on the target. And now it's 2nd down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It can be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Again, Allen to the air. Oh, try forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Picked off by Julian Love. And this is going to be a pick 6. He's in for the Carolina touchdown.
Well, that is quite the tone setter and very different between the two sides. Offense, that's a disaster. But defensively, you've just lit the flame of emotion, and now you want to build on it. Wow.
Seibert's able to connect on that extra point. And the Panthers take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1.
Austin Seibert set to kick off.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Starting from the 5. Showing a little burst so far. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
They're on the 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Here we go. Nice touchdown.
Back to the air. It's Allen after the pick. As a man, it's Lambert Smith. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. That is exactly what they needed, Brock. The throw that gets him stabilized after a disastrous miscue early.
You know I love when coordinators show that kind of confidence, quickly reestablishing it with his quarterback, and now he can start playing like that pick six never happened.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Playing with Achane here out of the gun. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. Some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Allen now on first down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they face 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Completed over the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
And that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Ready? Cowboy 80. 19 Lion. Ready?
They'll throw, 3rd and long. This throw is going to wind up incomplete. The intended target is running back, and the results, 4th down coming up.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
This kick is away, but it is short and straight up into the air. And the punt team gets to this one at the 17-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Ready up.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Viking 18. Viking 18. Mustang 19.
To the air with Rush. Short pass brought in. This winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run and break tackles and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best.
Finds a seam, left side, is off to the races. To the house, touchdown Carolina. The Panthers take a 13-0 lead. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
12 yards.
1st down, and they go right back to him. past the 40. Down the left sideline he goes. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Devon Achane with the touchdown. This is Trujillo. Try to point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Dolphins chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Here's Trujillo to kick it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Fix the Eagles. Fix the Eagles.
From the gun, it's Rush. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Okay, break.
Might be time to reach in the bag of tricks on 2nd down. 16 to go following the sack.
18.
Out of the gun here, Rush. Finds him over the middle. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
60 vices. 6.
Rush throwing on 3rd. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. No doubt he wants to get his season started with a good one here. That's grabbed at the 10. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Go! 70 Lions.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. On the move, headed right. He's going to keep it this time. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. And the shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold it right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Allen on 3rd and short. That one's complete, right side. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
So the Dolphins readying for the punt. Kai Kroger is going to kick this one away. And he's just going to fair catch that one at the 24-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
On the ready.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
3. Ready, Timberwolf.
Play action now. Rush. Dumps it off to his running back. Oh, the fumble jumps out of bounds. What a break there for the offense.
You know, those defensive guys, they would tell you that the sideline's their best friend, right? A lot of these routes are trying to push the receivers and move the real estate. Sometimes the sidelines could be an offensive player's best friend when that ball bounces harmlessly out of bounds.
After a fortuitous recovery, this will be second down.
Ready. Cut 19. Cut 19.
Throwing from the gun. Outright, again, makes the ground. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Ready, 19. Pass on 80.
We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. It's a 14-7 game. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They've got first and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. They send the tight end in motion. First and 10. Here's Rush. Has a man, Justin Jefferson. And this one does not go far.
We saw his guys pick up the blitz. He felt them pick it up anyway. We wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. The group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
19 tight. 19 tight.
They are throwing it again. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock. The problem's on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Ready? 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready?
They'll air it out on third. And it's incomplete, so that's going to bring up fourth down.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better sharply on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. Here's Achane from the pistol. Nearly starts the drive with the first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9. Offense up to the line fast.
10 yards on the pickup.
Second down carry for Achane. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset. Probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a third down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
Going to the ground again on Burks. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up second and 9.
1-yard gain.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Achane again on second. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They push it forward for a yard. That brings up third and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Bails out of the pocket quick. It's a big strike downfield to Anguka. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out. They get 27 on the play. And that is a Dolphins first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Back to throw now, Allen. Escapes the pocket. He'll fire it deep. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Julian Love. And the Panthers are going to have it after his second interception of the season. First down now, ball at the 33.
Ready! Cavity Lions! Ready!
A carry by Brooks to start the drive. That's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. Brings up second and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting to run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play, but whatever you want to do. And as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes second and 2.
Franco 80! 60 Vikings! 60 Vikings! 19 Lions! Scoop!
They'll work against the blitz. And the Dolphins are going to get to him. He is dropped. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the first down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Throw here, third down. Cut down the field, Leggett. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10.
Come on, come on.
Running the toss here to Brooks. Oh, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
So one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Franco 80. Steady.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brooks. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
A gain of 12. And the Panthers
Ready.
first down.
60. Ready.
Running once more with Brooks. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. It'll be second and 7 on the other side. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Hard Rock Stadium after this.
Ready, ready.
Second down now. They need 7.
Here we go. Set. Cowboy 80.
Rush looking to pass. Now set up the screen. Brooks. He's within striking distance. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Ready.
Going jumbo set on this first and goal.
Get it. Get it.
Rush setting up the play action. And he scores. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. Seibert tacks on the point after. And the Panthers double their lead to 14. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Gets it downfield. On target to Gelton. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. That's good for a 1st down on the completion by the Nebraska rookie.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Allen now on 1st down. And he can't hang on. Touchdown in his arms. It slips through. 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
2nd and 10, still at the 28. Back to the air, Allen. He completes it in traffic. And he's short of the 1st after a mile gain. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they get stuffed. He is knocked backwards on the play. That makes it 4th down. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their 1st. Maddox Trujillo on to handle this field goal. This one from 42 yards out. Kick by Trujillo is good. And that'll get him back to 11.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
It's Trujillo to kick it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Kennedy Lions. Ready.
Working now from the gun. Completed to his running back. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
To the air with Rush. Chased out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Go. Kennedy Lions. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
From the gun, it's Rush. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 28. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves.
Throwing from the pistol, Rush. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up 2nd down.
You know, so often we talk about speed offensively, right? We love receivers that can run. That was a perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw almost ended an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack. Speed's the difference.
Back to the air on 2nd, Rush. And there's a man there, it's intercepted! Javon Holland comes up with it. And the Dolphins will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Worked through his progression, nobody available, and by the time he checked it down to the back, oh, you could almost see it coming. A defender there to intercept it.
Because those defenders have clocks, too. I mean, we get so enamored talking about a quarterback's clock, but defenders do as well, and they know when that quarterback's holding the ball, likely a check down is coming. That is just smart defensive play.
On first down, Allen. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
I can say this definitively. That is not the way you thank your defense for giving you the football. Don't follow that other quarterback steps and toss it right back to him. He got away with one.
So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. Second down. Here's Allen again. And he put everything he's got behind it. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. Third down coming up.
You know, ball skills, they're not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge game.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Now the Panthers decide to spend their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Ready.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
19 Tiger.
Third and long for him here. He's trying to go deep again. They connect on the deep shot. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. See what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Gordon Brooks here to start the half. And in a blink, they are out to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Panthers first. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. Brooks on the counter. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Offense to the line. Second down.
18 Cardinal. Gravity Lions. Ready.
Out of the gun here, Rush. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Now he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
Rush throwing on third. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. So 20 yards on that play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
It's a gain of 20.
Here we go.
And the Panther first down.
Now an inside handoff to Brooks. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, a 2-yard run on first down. I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. I have to pick up the pace.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Cougar 19. Steady, right?
Rush now to throw. He dropped it. He dropped the interception. That was a risky throw and a check down of all things. Really went the other way, but only an incompletion on 2nd down.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Got to start taking better care of the football, Brock, as he brings him to the line here, 3rd down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. And they're able to touch him down, so that's going to bring up 4th down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
22-yard attempt.
Seibert's kick is up and good. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
Had the lead at the break, and the important thing is really to come out hot in the second half and add to it. Sure, you love touchdowns, but you'll take those 3 points as well.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. Here's a dive up the middle. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
They're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Give him 25 on that play. And it's going to be first down Miami. Double coverage, a deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast, but he was patient, he was explosive, he got a nice little gain on the ground.
They give it to him again. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. The effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
These aren't the plays that will lead highlight reels, but they're the ones that win you ball games. What a nice game by the back. And now his offense can go in any number of directions on 1st and 10.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Now on a hold on to this. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins start the second half with some needed points.
I have a little sense, Kate, that equipment manager is going to find a way to keep that football for this QB. Yeah, he was a dual threat guy in college. That's his first in the NFL using his legs.
This is Trujillo to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Run the set.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
They'll start this drive with Brooks.
Jonathan Brooks.
The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Got it. Ready?
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14.
70 Timberwolves.
Here's Rush. Pass cut by Brooks. They talked about a good game when they needed it. So that's 13 on 2nd down. Now only a yard to go here on 3rd.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time he was out of the backfield with the running back. It shows he's adept at catching it as well.
That's a short gain of 1. And that's good for a Panthers first.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And when you got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
On 1st down, here comes Brooks. Makes the tackle. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
1st and 10. Here's Rush. Fits it through the middle. It's inside the 10. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers now lead by 10. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Seibert's able to connect on that extra point. And the Panthers drive their lead to 11. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flight. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Short pass brought in. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that is the Dolphins' 1st down. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st and 10 from the 32. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Escapes the pocket. Oh, Allen loses it. And the offense recovers. They can still advance it. And Miami returns this to the end zone. Touchdown. The Dolphins picked up the fumble and ran it home. That right there was impressive, Brock. Even with the fumble, absolutely no panic on his part. Finding that football, keeping the play going, and taking it in for 6.
I am just hearing my old offensive coordinator, Tom Moore, say, whoever plays the hardest the longest wins. And that's what you got to do. You got to play harder. You got to play longer than your opponent. And when you get an opportunity, go seize it.
Defense had a chance to plan, now defending this two-point try. Allen looking to throw this. Forced out to his right. And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete.
You spend all week on two-point plays trying to get you your best options, but ultimately sometimes the execution of that pass, it doesn't work.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Come on.
Play action now, rush. And this one is launched downfield. Into the hands of Jefferson, complete. Great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down. So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35.
Hawk 70, Hawk. Catch match. Go.
Toss right side, here's Brooks. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Connects on the crosser. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Panthers in possession of it, needing to preserve that lead over one final quarter. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready? 19 Tiger. Cougar 19.
Rush setting up the play action. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. 3 sacks for the game so far, brings up 2nd down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. From the gun, and get to Brooks. Now he danced away from one tackle, but unable to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play.
It's a loss of a yard.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Cut down the field to get. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. So a timely moment for a big play, and they get the 1st on 3rd and 19.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd down. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
On the give, it's Brooks. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, hey, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
Cowboy 80. Hawk 70.
To the air with Rush. Cut near the goal line. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
1st down, play action. the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers take an 11-point lead as they try to push this one out of reach. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers push the lead up to 12.
26. Austin Seibert set to
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flight. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. Allen setting up play action. It's a big strike downfield to Anguka. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. They get 23 on that one. And that is the Dolphins' first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. Getting 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Those routes across the field become oh so dangerous the longer that play progresses. It gives him more time to get free, wiggle away from that man-to-man coverage. With enough time, it's almost inevitable. He'll find enough space for a completion.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. He scampers ahead for about 4. It's 2nd down now.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off. Four yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Play action now, Allen. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And it's 3rd down now. Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. They'll throw 3rd and long. Catch made over the middle. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins now within 1 score of the 4th. This is Trujillo, time-point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins trim the deficit down to 5. After making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. They'll go play action. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
From the gun, it's Rush. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it chunky and for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. He picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal.
He'll throw it. They did it! He made the interception! And the Dolphins have some
decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Dive play straight ahead. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Allen. That throw finds Okonkwo. So a solid gain there, Brock. It's still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. We've got whistles and a timeout call by the defense. 2:07 left to play.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. He gets 6 on that play, and that gives them 1st and goal. It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Dolphins facing a 5-point deficit. Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here, 1st and goal. Back-to-back carries here. He's dropped a big stop in a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Ball is caught, and he's in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins jump in front late. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
The extra point wouldn't do much for them, so they're going to go for 2 and try to make this a field goal game.
The Dolphins are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
And he brings it in. That makes this a field goal game now. Oh, it's a favorite of NFL teams and armchair quarterbacks alike, partner. The quick slant. It is so tough to defend that close to the goal line, and this time it works for 2.
It sure is. It's one of those plays that I think Bart Starr was running in the 60s, that slant route. When you incorporate it with the threat of a fade as well, that's when it becomes so effective. But you get inside that DB, you show the quarterback your numbers, and it's almost automatic for a 2-point conversion.
Okay,
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Dragon 60.
Setting up to pass. Pass cut by Brooks. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
He'll look to throw it. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Now the Panthers decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the 1st. The time is there, but the timeouts are not. Got to be smart. It's 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80.
Here he is to throw. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So that brings up 2nd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you're going to be more interceptions.
Only 90 seconds remaining, partner. Here comes 2nd and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Back to throw. Hits him on the out route. And the stop was made at the 32, so give him almost enough for a new set of downs.
Kate, if you and I took a whirlwind tour and watched young quarterbacks, the hardest route to complete is this one. A lot of them could throw go routes and slants and drags and in cuts, but throwing that out route takes some time, takes some precision, and a whole bunch of trust between QB and receiver.
Throwing now. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Stephanie! Cougar 19! 18 Rattler! 18 Rattler! Go!
Desperation time here. That one's caught by Jefferson. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They stun this defense. They pick up 14 on 4th, and they pick up the 1st down, too.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
The time is there, but the timeouts are not. Gotta be smart. It's 1st and 10.
70 Lions!
From the red zone on 1st. In his man again. It's Leggett. This is down all the way to the 3. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
19 Tiger! 19 Tiger!
Rolling from the gun here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Let's go now! 70 Timberwolves!
Still sticking with the passing game. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted.
Yeah, I totally get it. You pass it here because that's what's comfortable. Largely, it's what you did to get down inside the red zone. But so often, what works in theory doesn't work in practice, and it can lead to some pretty nasty results.
No timeouts remaining here, partners, and they can just run out this clock. And this is a designed run for Allen. So it's fins up as the Dolphins take the win at home. And they're one of the fortunate teams to begin the season with a 1-0 record. So far, so good to begin this new campaign.
I just wanna rock. Body area.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project,
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. Ha! 1600 block. I just wanna rock. I just wanna. I just wanna rock. Body yada yada. Shorty got that body yada yada. No time, set up.